it's Barbara, and tonight we're going to talk about a Master Tonic formula. Master Tonic is very popular. You can see it all over the web. There's a lot of information about it out there, but tonight I'm going to talk about how you make it. We're going to discuss the ingredients that go in it. The reason that we're going to do it is because it is a great antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, and anti-parasitic formula that's going to fight off colds, flus, lots of things. It kills about everything. In fact, I had a friend that overcame 4 abscessed teeth just by using this Master Tonic. So it's awesome. And I'm going to show you the ingredients and talk to you about this. Now, I don't have everything memorized, so full credit goes to earthymama.com for telling us all about the great benefits of the ingredients and all of these things. So I'm just going to read some of this. So first of all, we've got the garlic. This is garlic cloves, and the garlic is a broad spectrum antibiotic. Unlike certain antibiotics that kill off millions of friendly bacteria that your body needs, garlic only targets the invading bacteria and even promotes and increases your healthy bacteria. It's also a powerful antifungal and literally destroys any antigen, pathogen, or harmful or disease-causing microorganism. I do know that it's awesome for fighting cancer. So next we have onions. Onions do a lot of the same thing that garlic does. It's just a little bit milder. They're kind of a great duo in doing all of the things to fight all of the antibacterial, fungal, etc. So this is a horseradish root. And so what it's good for, it is a powerful herb for the sinus and lungs. It opens up the sinus passages and increases circulation there. And most doctors will agree that the common cold and influenza starts in a respiratory. So the next ingredient that we're going to put in our Master Tonic is ginger. These are ginger roots. These are natural ginger roots, and ginger contains powerful anti-inflammatory properties and is a tremendous circulatory stimulant. Ginger's awesome. That's another thing that it's just an everyday item that's a must-have, especially in fighting cancer as well. The next thing that we are going to put in our Master Tonic formula are peppers. Now, a lot of the Master Tonic formulas will call for habanero peppers. They're just a little bit too hot for me because I'm going to use this for a lot of things, which I'm going to tell you later, but I prefer to use something milder, so I've used the habanero peppers. Instead of the habanero peppers, I'm using the jalapeno peppers. And so peppers are the most powerful circulatory propellant known, and it simply sends the antibiotic and disease-fighting properties of the other herbs where they're needed most. The next ingredient is turmeric. These are turmeric roots. Turmeric is awesome for fighting cancer, one of those things you gotta have too in your arsenal of healthy foods. So turmeric clears infection, it reduces inflammation inside the body, it blocks cancer from developing, and it's especially great for those with joint pain. And of course, we have apple cider vinegar. Bragg's is a great brand, this is a great brand. What's important is that you get organic with the mother in it. Apple cider vinegar, well, you know, the father of medicine, Hippocrates, he used this vinegar since 400 BC for its health-giving qualities, and he had only 2 remedies then, honey and apple cider vinegar. That was his remedies. I remember my father, way back, long ago, he did everything with vinegar and honey, and he cured a lot of things himself. So the apple cider vinegar has multiple advantages, so many advantages to name, but some of the things that it does is it helps in ailments such as constipation, headaches, arthritis, weak bones, indigestion, high cholesterol, diarrhea, eczema, sore eyes, chronic fatigue, mild food poisoning, hair loss, high blood pressure, obesity. I could go on and on and on. It's great for acne, so many uses of apple cider vinegar. So what we're doing tonight is we're going to use 1 pound of each of these foods to make our Master Tonic, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with each one of these foods. Those were the traditional ingredients for the Master Tonic, but today we're going to add a couple of extra ones. And one of the things that we're going to add is celery root. This is celery root because of its advantages. So celery root has excellent calming, analgesic, antiseptic, anti-allergic, and other therapeutic properties. This natural product is recommended to those patients who suffer from various problems with digestive system, including ulcers, gastritis, indigestion, lack of appetite, and so on. And health benefits of celery root also embrace the powers of this natural remedy to improve the function of our liver and bladder. It calms down arthritis pains, and it gets rid of swelling, improves our vision, and stimulates our metabolism. A couple of other herbs that we're going to add is the sage. The sage is really great because it has a lot of benefits. It is really just another analgesic. It's an antibacterial, anti-cancer, antifungal, antioxidant. It's very aromatic, astringent, and it's a great herb. So that's our sage. Now the rosemary is great too because it is a free radical zapping herb, and it has antioxidant properties. It's great for vision protection, health, skin, and mucous membrane protection, and protection from mouth and lung cancers. So that's great. And then we've got oregano, and the benefits of oregano are so numerous. Some of the things that it helps fight are colds, dandruff, bloating, allergies, fatigue, muscle pain, bronchitis, headaches, intestinal parasites, repelling insects, acne, toothache, heart conditions, earache, menstrual cramps. This stuff's great. This stuff does some great stuff. And I gotta tell you that anything that smells this potent has got to be good. Hey everyone, I'm back with protection. As I mentioned earlier, this stuff's potent. So we went ahead and we mixed all of our ingredients for our Master Tonic, and the last two, I would highly recommend that you use gloves because we're gonna do the peppers and safety goggles. So these are the jalapeno peppers. What I did is I sliced them using my gloves and got the seeds out. We're gonna put it in here on our Vitamix, which is a lifesaver. So we're gonna pulse these really quick. Only takes a couple seconds, and get them all pulsed up, and that's good. So then turn it off. We're gonna put the, because you really don't want to smell this, and then we're gonna put the horseradish root in here. That's going to be what we're going to do last. Now that one, don't say I didn't warn you. You want to use the gloves, especially if you use the habanero peppers. You want to use the gloves because you do not want that under your nails. Trust me on that one. So we've cut up the horseradish root, and we're going to put that in our Vitamix. And we're going to pulse it. And in just a second we're going to be done. This thing is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love my Vitamix and don't want to be without it ever again. This horseradish root is very hard, and this Vitamix is just chopping it like it's nothing. Voila, we are done. I can take this thing off. Nope, I don't want to take this thing off yet because I'm going to open the lid, so I definitely want to leave it on. Woo! You want to leave it on. So we got that poured in the bowl, and we're done with with that. Got everything all chopped up. Now you can take the safety goggles off, and it's okay. Okay, we now have our ingredients of our Master Tonic in our glass jars. It's very important that you use glass jars. You definitely do not want to use plastic. You've got some apple cider vinegar, and you do not want the plastic, the BPA, plastic to leach into your vegetables, so it's very important to use glass jars. Now you can get these from Walmart or anywhere, $5 for the jar. This one has a spout that later you can put some water infused with some vegetables or some citrus, but for now this is our finished product. So this is what it looks like with the apple cider vinegar, and this is what it looks like without the apple cider vinegar, just so that you can see it. We separated it. We had a pound of the vegetables, and then we added the celery root, and we added the herbs. So this is the containers. Now in this, we use the organic apple cider vinegar. We use two 32-ounce jars, which is half of a gallon, and that went in this one. So in this one, we're going to add another 64 ounces of organic apple cider vinegar. And you do not want, well, actually two bottles of 32 ounces, 64 ounces in total of apple cider vinegar to each jar. Now, you do not want to put the lid on too tight. The gases in the vegetables and the vinegar fermenting is going to make it expand. I know that a friend of mine, she spent a lot of time trying to get the lid off because we didn't know that trick sooner. So keep that in mind. And so each day you're going to shake this up. You're going to let this sit for 2 weeks. And it might be a good idea to take the lid off each day just so that it doesn't get too tight, but you want to keep it on to shake it up and get it mixed so it's fermenting. And after, you want to actually put it in a cabinet in a dark place. You don't want to refrigerate it. You're fermenting it. So after 2 weeks, then we will have our Master Tonic.